Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Something that I wanted to talk about today is the art of friendship. And why I say the art of friendship is because I have noticed a lot more in my adult years how it's really hard to make friends. It's really hard to build genuine connections. And mostly that's because everyone that I come in contact with seems to just be building friendships for what they can get out of them, essentially like cash cowing. And also growing up in a very musical city and then also living in LA at a point, that kind of industry was all about who you know and how you know them. And I've been seeing it more and more in almost every other industry as well, and how it's really sad because people will become friends with people just because they're connected to someone and just for what they can get from someone else. And yes, there is a give and take and exchange of energy in friendship, obviously. I've seen it to where that give and take is, oh, you can give this to me, and then I'm going to be done with you. Like, I'm going to get this from you, and then I'm going to be done. And to me, that is so sad. And one of the reasons, especially in a place like LA or here in Nashville with music, it's really hard to make friends, and it's a very lonely city and a lonely place to be because there's hardly, I found, anyone that is friends with certain people or friends with anyone just to be friends, just because they genuinely like the person that they're being friends with. People tolerate each other a lot. And I don't know about you, but I'm really sick of that. The word networking is a really triggering word for me, just because I realized growing up that a lot of the people that I was friends with were only friends with me because I knew someone or was connected to someone, and they just kind of saw this big, almost dollar sign over my head, whether I was helping them with something or I was connected to someone that could help them in some way, which honestly, I'm totally fine and with that, but at the same time, I'm so hyper aware of it. Like, intentions to me are very clear. I feel like I can see people's intentions for certain things very clearly, more than other people can. I can see the little networking scheme that they're going up to get to a certain area. And to me, it's just gross in a lot of ways. Yes, I know that you should be okay being seen and being connected to and letting people know who you are and what you do. But I just find it so rare for people to actually connect to people just because they actually like them. A scenario came up recently where I was really thinking about this person and thinking that I really wanted to hang out with them and just get to know them more. And not for any other reason, just for the fact that I like this person and I want to hang out with them and, develop a connection with them. And through that me reaching out to them came an opportunity that I wasn't expecting at all. And I almost feel like that is when the genuine connections happen, and that is when the genuine aligning of the universe, of the people that you're supposed to meet and work with happens, is by genuinely thinking about the person and wanting to be a part of their life in some way. And that's the networking that should be happening, not just looking at people and seeing, oh, they have a ton of followers, I have to, get connected to them. Or, they have a lot of money, I gotta get connected to them. Like, not having that type of intention and mindset, but rather like, oh, I really like the way they talk and their character and the way they speak and what they talk about, and just, you know, what they're about, their vibe, their energy, and all that. And instead of kind of like a worldly, kind of like a 3D mind of, you know, what can they give me? I mean, it's very much a thing in relationships, like intimate relationships, like marriage. You should never, I was always told, you should never go into a relationship, like a romantic relationship, thinking, what can they give me? You should always go into it thinking, what can I give them? What can I pour into them? You know, and hopefully in return, you'll get the same kind of idea and the same kind of energy back, and, you know, to be a healthy relationship. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts for this week. I've been thinking about it a lot because, as most of you know, I'm connected to Charlie, and I don't know, I can just see when there is that intention of people just being nice to me, just because I'm connected to him or the other people that I'm connected to. I mean, this is not just a Charlie thing. This has happened my whole life because, as some of you know from my lives, I talked about the various celebrities that I have either grown up with or interacted with on a yearly basis, it seems. And just living in Nashville, you have connections to a lot more people that have a platform or fame or whatever. I tried to stay a little bit quiet about it because I'm aware of this. But I don't know, I just cannot wait for the time and the age of genuine connection and not networking. That's it, networking. Genuine connection and networking. I want the genuine connection, not the networking. Because I feel like a network can be built out of genuine connection, and that's when you know that it's right, and that's when you know that you're aligned. So, just leaving with that, those are just my thoughts for this week. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.